Welcome, everybody, to the Gamers Side Quest podcast, wherever you may be, however you may be listening. Thank you for making us a part of your day. And we have our no. If you want this, you can have it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just giving you a cheer. I was
Go
cheering
ahead.
for you. I was cheering for you.
We've got our beautiful co-host, rude as fuck, asshole, hack attack.
Trying to help.
And then we've got super courteous, one of the best people that we've got, Balrose here.
Well, we're fucked.
Fuck. How are y'all doing today?
He drinks water every single time you ask this question.
Yeah.
It's so refreshing.
I was bad. I left my water bottle at work or at home today. So,
so now you gotta pound like 2 pounds of water.
Yeah, I'm playing catch up like all day, which sucks.
Nope, I'm ahead on water. I only got one more 22 ounces to go.
I've been good on water. I also have water here next to me. I drink I drink 3 of these a day, pretty much.
Yeah, I have about 56 ounces to go. So,
yeah, how many ounces are you supposed to intake a day?
If it's according to this bottle, a little, no, yeah. According to this bottle, 128 ounces, about.
Yeah, I'm not doing that quite. I'm at like 96.
Yeah, 128 is a gallon.
Yeah,
just under a gallon.
Gallon these nuts.
Wow. Shit. I call it the dragging these nuts across your face.
What the fuck, dude? Jeez. So I think we wanted to do a quick review of our last podcast, and we'll go into some new topics for today. Do you want to cover that, Eric? Can we let Hack do it? Don't look at me. If I would have been able to do it, I would have watched the podcast.
Like, are you asking which one of us did our homework? Because we all just failed the group project.
Yeah.
I'm going to at least get 50%.
Do it then.
I mean, 50% still failing.
Yeah, you'll get the other 50. We'll give Ryan the rest of it.
You just put a slide up for me, and it's just like whatever, and you're like, just fucking read that, okay?
It's just his picture, like.
So I mean, we talked about the semiconductor shortage, and then we talked about food. But I don't remember what those two conversations were supposed to lead into.
We talked about our favorite fast food or something. No, you were talking about.
We talked about steak.
That was right. Yeah. The last meals. It was our last meal.
I remember one thing though that I can kind of expound on the semiconductor stuff. There's been a lot of news. I'm following it because I need to buy a GPU, and I'm like literally like pounding.
I know about this news.
Where it needs to be. So NVIDIA is releasing LHR or low hash rate cards that should, based on the hardware, limit your ability to mine at least Ethereum. I think other cryptocurrencies as well, but like that'll make it hard for the crypto people to want to buy in potentially. So maybe that adds a little bit more to us. Apparently that's supposed to be June 3rd and June 10th. I think they're going to release the 3080 Ti. These are at least rumors I've heard. 3080 Ti on the 3rd, and then the 3070 Ti on the 10th. The 3070 is basically a little bit better. There's not many different specs on that compared to the 3070. Dude I was watching was like, yeah, it's probably not a great deal, but if you have to, I mean, you do what you have to do.
It's better than buying a used 3070 that's been used for mining.
And that's also probably way more than MSRP. And then you've got the 3080 Ti, which is actually pretty like it's actually the in between of a 3090 and a 3080. They said closer to a 3090 even, so it's probably good value if it's probably going to be around 1,000, and then with the ABIs it'll probably be like 12 to 1,500.
Yeah, but at that point you're talking about a 3090 is only 1,400.
I mean, the TIs have never been great value.
I mean.
It is what it is. They've never been great value.
You're arguing like if it really is that really what the MSRP is going to be for a 1080 Ti when the 1080 is only $699?
Well, I think the thing
I have a 2080
that...
Ti and I overpaid for it.
No, it says, well, that I just looked at 1080 like a noob.
Well, it's because that's what you still have.
The thing is, if you can get it, MSRP, the 3090 is obviously your best get, but they're not even around right now, and you're going to have to deal with scalpers and shit. So, like, that's just going to be a pain in the ass. Speaking of hack, you said you were in groups that you were able to monitor when they release shit. I need you to give me those links.
Okay. They don't work.
I remember that you said that. Huh? What'd you say?
They don't work. Every time I click on one, I don't get anything.
I mean, I'll take anything I can get.
Okay.
Because literally, I'm going to sit. I assume.
I mean, the best thing to do in that case is to basically set up a calendar notification.
Yeah, I know. Like, basically, the rumor is June 3rd. So, like, if an NVIDIA makes an announcement, I might even take the day off work to make sure I'm like in.
And see, this is the thing. I'm looking at the price. You're right.
Razer's already taking pre-orders.
Who is?
Razer.
For GPUs?
On their pre-built systems with the GPUs in them, yeah.
I see.
Which, I mean, a pre-built wouldn't be a bad idea for you, Ryan. Like, you're probably getting value for your money. I want to go to Razer's website.
I'm trying to go to Razer. I spelt Razer wrong. I'm just a fucking idiot.
Job.
3600 is the...
Fuck. Ryan can afford it.
Can I?
There's one for 2100.
The Tomahawk, I'm assuming you're looking at?
How are you seeing the prices on these? Do you have to actually click onto them?
It looks like 2300 is...
The mid-range?
Yeah, they're mid-range. But it's got an Intel NUC only in it. What the hell is that? Isn't that like the super
I'm looking at the Ryzen systems.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, you could buy pre-built and that's fine, but usually the value's like gross. I think the better thing is
not really, nowhere near as much as it used to be.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like
you don't gain a whole lot out of building your own anymore.
Like I buy
because every individual piece now is scalped to hell.
Yeah. And if you're worried about it, Linus on Linus Tech Tips did a video where he had people who don't know anything about computers go buy a computer. He literally it's like this investigatory thing where they investigate. If you call and you say you want this PC for the price, do they give you something good? Is it good quality? Yeah. And then they literally like the whole process, and then they call like, I need to troubleshoot. What's the customer service like? What's the price like? What kind of specs do I get for my money from these companies? Hint, HP and Dell and all them always get terrible scores.
I'm looking up this J.
Yeah, you don't buy your gaming computer from HP.
No.
Yeah. There's this J2Cents guy that I've watched.
Yeah, he's good.
He made a video talking about pre-builts. I have to go find the site.
I mean, it's the best way to get a GPU right now. And you got to think, you have to. Do you already have your processor and your motherboard and all that stuff?
No, I was going to buy that after the GPU.
Just buy a pre-built then.
Yeah. Well, did you just modify that on that point?
Yeah, like if you get a high enough CPU and you have and it'll last you a couple years, and if you want to update the graphics card later, you can.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like anything else. Like the money that you put into your system is going to be like anything else. The more that you put in, the better the quality is going to be. Obviously, you're not looking to get ripped off, but at the end of the day, you're not going to save too much money by piecing together something and then manually putting it together yourself versus buying something pre-built. Unless you're really extremely picky about your case. Like, that I kind of get.
And especially if you don't have a lot of the components that me and Eric have, right? So like when I updated my computer this year, I had to buy 4 things technically. Yeah. I bought more new RAM because the processor I have is newer RAM, a processor, and a motherboard, and an NVMe SSD. I didn't need to buy a power supply. I didn't need to buy a case. I didn't need to buy drives. I didn't need to buy hard drives because I already have all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that cost is taken off a little bit, and that's where you save money. Like, it makes sense for me to build my next PC because I have a lot of components already.
Yeah.
But if you're starting from
the biggest thing at the
nothing,
end of the day is a case and a PSU. Like once you have those two will last forever, provided you keep them clean.
Yeah, like once you have the base
Looking
stuff,
at your floor.
Yeah, like my case sits. I built a stand for my computer so it doesn't sit on the floor.
No, I'm looking at Ryan's floor right now. He's got stuff in the corner.
Oh yeah, dog hair.
Everything. The dogs
also,
just exist.
Also, investing in a case. Like if you were to build one, I would tell you to buy a nice case, like a filtered case. Like the glass ones are pretty. Like Eric has a glass one, and I think it's really good looking. But if you have dogs and everything, like they're hard to keep clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's got a filter on the top and the bottom and on the front.
Yeah.
But
you
like
know,
the
most glass ones don't.
Yeah, and like the glass now faces the wall, so
yeah, you don't even get to look at it.
Not that I've ever made a big deal about looking at it to begin with. It's a computer. It functions.
And then if you look at it, you got to buy nice fans and nice. You have a cable manage really nice, all that.
I mean, I did all that. It's just I'm not much of an RGB guy to begin with, so I turned all that off.
Yeah.
I kept it on for the one photo that I was like, here's my completed build, and then turned it all back off.
Yeah,
that's like so funny.
I would probably I would just consider a pre-built.
No, like I'm not against it. It's just a matter of like, how long am I going to have to wait on that?
No, they'll build it in a couple weeks.
I mean,
like I bet you if I look, I wish I
like we haven't been to Cincinnati in a while. We can make that mistake.
I don't think they have GPUs. I have a buddy there. I can literally message him right now.
No, well, so their pre-builds come shipped. They don't build them there. They come shipped.
Right, but do they even have the GPUs? Is what I'm saying.
Let's look.
No, they won't. They won't have the GPUs at Micro Center.
Yeah.
No, but so their pre-built systems don't get built at Micro Center. Micro Center doesn't. They don't build any of them. They bring them in.
So if I'm looking at this right now, I've gone to this.
A 3070 system is 2K. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
no
I'm looking at the GPU. Have you heard of Origin PC?
That's what I'm on their website.
That's J2 sent.
I'm on their
literally
website.
In here, and I have a PC which has it's like in the cart. I don't know if that like I have it, but like let's see. It's the case is a Corsair 50D or 5000D.
Which one did you pick? I'm on Origin's website.
It isn't the Millennium.
Okay.
So I'm never the only reason I'm never a fan of those sites is that at the end of the day, you don't get somebody local.
Fair.
I would do Micro Center if they could give me a build soon. It's just a matter of can I get a build soon.
So like when it comes to Origin, like what I'm looking at is the big thing you want to pay attention to is what processor you have and what socket it's using, because that's going to dictate your upgradability in the future.
What do you mean how do you see the socket? Because right now I'm looking at it's like processors. It's an Intel Core i7.
Eric, what's Intel's process? What's their socket right now? They were on LG11 forever.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Intel.
Are we on the 11th gen?
I think it's 10th or 11th. It's 10.7. They have 10.700Ks on their website. Socket.
LGA 1200.
Yeah. So what I mean by that, Ryan, is like my 6700K had the LGA 11, whatever one I just said. I just forgot it already.
Yeah.
But that allows you, so if in 4 years, if they're still using the same socket, you can just drop another CPU in.
So how do I know? How do I look at that? Is that in?
You have to look at. You have to take the CPU. So what CPU did you select?
So I'm just looking at exactly. So the process, it's an Intel Core i7, 10700K, 8 core, 3.6 gigahertz.
Eric just said that socket is the 12 series socket. So
yeah.
Then you look up when that socket came out. Their 12th gen socket is Alder Lake, apparently.
It came out
yeah.
quarter.
No, actually,
it came out in 2020.
yeah. So actually, it says right here on the website, the 12th gen Intel Core series will require a new generation of motherboards with the new sockets. So if you buy a CPU,
it was a 10th gen socket, so that makes sense.
if you buy a CPU right now, if you buy a 10th gen CPU, there's no upgradability in terms of the next CPU. You'd have to buy another motherboard.
Yeah, so this is a 12th though, right? Or is it 10th?
No, that's a 10th.
This is a
The
10th.
12
Okay.
comes out this year.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Or you could go Ryzen.
But like how painful is that buying a new motherboard and stuff?
I mean, you guys got to
And
think of
replacing
motherboards
it's not that bad.
I mean,
motherboard's like $200, and then your processor,
Yeah.
a good processor, is $400.
Like
Exactly,
the
yeah.
thing is that like if you build a system now, you're gonna upgrade one half of it 2 to 3 years from now. You're gonna upgrade the other half 4 or 5 years from now.
It usually goes
Right.
GPU, processor, motherboard, GPU, processor, motherboard.
Yeah, exactly. But stuff like RAM can last a while.
No,
as long
if
as
you
you-
have,
Not if they
Wait,
move
no?
to DDR5.
I see. Okay.
So the things that last forever is the case, the power supply, the fans inside of it. And as
Probably-
long as we don't have another generation skip in solid state drives, those.
Yeah, probably.
I also
NVMEs.
looked. This has an AMD GPU. It said it was a NVIDIA, but it's not.
Yeah, it has a
Um,
6000 series right now. You got to
It's
change
a
it to.
6.7 XT.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a shit.
I was
so
gonna
if you
say
wanted
that's
to-
not a good one, right?
If you wanted a 3080, it's an extra $826.
Yeah, so that's where it gets up to like,
$3,000.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like you gotta think about what you're doing.
exactly.
Like, are you gonna try and play the next gen titles in 4K while streaming? Probably not.
Like that's the thing. I probably would.
Yeah, I would probably.
Because on top of that, you gotta buy the monitors to go with it.
I would probably tell you, Ryan, to
do the monitors I have not work? You don't think?
Are they 4K?
No.
So then why would you buy a 4K system? But like,
there. Where I would tell you to spend your money instead, Ryan, is under the CPU. Instead of buying a really great graphics card, which you could build a system like this, is rather like I have the 3900X and the AMD, which is a 12-core processor.
Yeah.
So that's $200 extra on top of the regular processor, but having a 12-core will help your editing.
Well, that's the thing is I think the GPU is more important for what I do, where I play off console and things like that.
Yeah, where you have to. I'm just saying, like the CPU is going to help you a lot more with the editing and everything. And your CPU load. What I was saying is you could probably get away with it that Ryzen GPU and get a better CPU.
the first question anybody's gonna have is what's your budget?
That's very true.
I mean, I'm not too worried about the budget. My thing is I've got a machine that's dying and I don't really have a choice.
Right, but a budget of 1,500 is a lot different than a budget of 2,000. That
yeah.
same thing with 2,000 to 2,500, 2,500 to $3,000.
Like I would probably say my budget is about 2K. I would probably be like anything more. I'm like, man.
Because like I said,
the thing is the thing that I also look at is I'm not dying to get new monitors. My monitors work fine. Again, I'm playing old systems. I'm playing maybe like emulating some shit, but nothing.
You said
crazy.
you have a NVIDIA 780, don't you?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, he could easily. I mean,
RX 6700. I'm gonna tell you what the difference is between these two CPUs.
Yeah.
Here you go. Check the link I'm dropping in the Discord right now, or to you at least. Where you at? I know you sent me a message.
But the other thing is, if I spend another $300, is Nvidia that much better than like the whatchamacallits?
you're not even 1440p gaming or streaming, so like your system's not going to be 2K. Like that's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
You need to have 1440p monitors to output to those to capture it as well. So
the thing is, though, like sometimes when you stream, a lot of people stream from their or use the GPU for all the encoding and stuff. So would it be better to get a better GPU for that then?
your streaming's pretty CPU heavy.
If you're gonna pick a GPU, a GPU, NVIDIA is a better streaming GPU than AMD because it's got the NVIDIA. What's it called? I forget what it's called. They have a special driver that makes it's very efficient at streaming.
Yeah, so that's where I would say if I spend an extra 300 and it makes my streaming better, going to like a 3070 or even a 3060 Ti might not be a bad idea.
I mean, a 3060 is still a massive upgrade for you.
Exactly. Either one is an upgrade to me.
A 1080 is a massive upgrade. Like, it's
not wrong. Let's see here.
The reality is that like you're streaming in 1080p, so even the low end systems will handle that pretty well.
Yeah.
Like here's a 3070. Let's say you got a 3070. This website says the 3070 is essentially, let me lower all these down. The 3070 is 222% faster.
I mean, not only that, but like you're not streaming anything new. Everything you're streaming for the most part is an N64
like, even if I
emulator.
do new shit, I'm not doing shit like Cyberpunk. I'm doing like low end type of stuff.
You're gonna play It Takes Two. Like that's the type of game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I play like little, like if I do play like a newer game, it's like
you're better off like trying to cut your computer budget by like 400 and getting a really nice monitor to go with it. You can get a good 1440p monitor for about that price. You can even get a 4K monitor that's not over 60 hertz at that price.
Let me check this.
Best Buy's got one for 320 open box right now. Somebody's looking at it. I don't know who. Somebody in this channel.
Some motherfucker.
Probably a fuck.
Somebody's looking at it to replace his shitty monitor he's got to his left.
Alrighty. So this monitor. Wait, I gotta do. Is this?
I really like this MSI I'm looking at. Like the one I use, and I use an
here
MSI.
Here we go. So the monitor I have is a BenQ GW 2780. I don't know. Let me look up.
You have a BenQ EX 2780. You get a new monitor?
GW 2780.
GW.
George W.
This is one that Taylor gave some money in for my birthday and I bought. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1080p monitor, so.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what your stream's going to capture.
Right.
I mean, I could be wrong. Like OBS might have a setting where you can stream in 1440p on a 1080p monitor. It just,
I don't think you can.
It's not going to output. It's not going to output to your monitor over 1080p because monitor's not capable of handling it.
It's all dependent on your canvas size. So when you make your canvas in OBS, you can change it. Like I could, like my canvas is in 4K, but I stream in 1080.
Yeah.
I just think overall, could you go the opposite way if your monitor can't handle it?
I don't know. Never tried.
Right, because you have a 4K monitor, so it's easier to upscale than it, whereas the other way you can't downscale. Yeah. Or
Ryan, like I said,
downscale versus
it depends
upscaling.
on what. Do you see yourself editing a lot?
Yeah, that's the thing. I can edit on this computer, but it's like a 10-hour experience with it lagging every thing. And
yeah, he's going to edit 1080p. Anything that's out today will do that.
Well, I'll tell you this then. This is my
equipment that was out 3 years ago will do that.
As someone who has done what you are like, we've done the streaming thing together, right?
Yeah.
I would tell you, the thing that made my computer better was the processor. The graphics card is great, but you don't need a 3080.
Yeah.
Get a 3060.
No, but what I'm saying, well, I said I could do a 3070 because it's only $80 more. That's no fucking skin off my bone. If I can play a few better games, sure. But what I'm saying is, if I'm looking at these fucking processors and stuff, what should I look at?
I think you should go I think you should for processor. I think AMD is a better value, and that's why I bought it. But that's my opinion.
Why? So all I see is in. Oh, I can click Ryzen AMD. Okay,
and I said,
there we go.
I have the 3900X. You should get the 5900X, which is the 12 core, because
So the AMD Ryzen 9 59X.
Hey, 5900X.
Yeah.
The 5800X is over 400.
I think I saw it right. I have the 3900X.
I mean, I'm looking at the 5800X right now, and it's 420.
They look. CPU.
Well, so on what this build currently is, it would be $91 more for the 58. It would be $206 for the 59.
Yeah, and you should do the 59 because you get 12 cores versus 8 cores. When it comes to editing more cores.
Which one are you?
That's what I was saying.
Millennium?
Yeah, he's looking at the Millennium.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you should probably buy the Millennium because I have a 10. Well, actually, let me see. 3060. With a 3060 selected and the CPU that I just told you to get, you're at $2,600.
How do I see? I'm at a 2712 currently at what I have in the cart working.
And like you would need to upgrade your memory because 16 gigs is not enough to edit on. So you would need to go back down here and put it to 32, which is another $84.
What would the memory?
What's the base configuration of this thing? This thing's expensive.
Yeah, well, he's looking at Origin's one of the most expensive pre-built companies.
Yeah. I don't know where to go. That was one that J2 Cents was good. He said that Corsair has some like pre-builds, but I don't think they're customizable. Maybe they are.
Because you're gonna start getting in the weeds here. Like if you're gonna buy a 12-core processor, you need to pair it with 3200 at least megahertz memory.
Yeah.
Which means you need
to
get
the big thing I want to do is to be able to fucking edit. And right now I'm like almost unable to do it. Every time I load up Premiere Pro, I lose my fucking mind sitting there waiting because literally just to edit like what's a 10-second clip could take me an hour, which is mind numbing when I'm having to sit there and wait for things to load. And then I'm like watching it. I'm like, okay, was that good? It's like, fuck me.
I'm going to look at different companies and I'll come up.
2080s are on eBay for over 1200.
Yeah. Yes. Every GPU is like impossible to find. That's why it's like, if I go out of my way,
I'll stop gaming for a while.
Ryan, we should go to another topic though, because we're way off topic right now.
I've enjoyed this topic.
I'm enjoying it too. I just
build Rye Guy a PC.
$1,600 for a 2080 Ti.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gaming for a couple weeks.
But that's what it is, man. It all comes down to fucking people scalping it, and a lot for cryptocurrency type shit. And it's just like, what do you do?
I'll sell my GPU, buy a PS5.
Yeah.
Console game for a while.
Don't you have a PS5?
No, I have a 4 Pro. I did not win that lottery.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one might be good. I wonder if I can update the processor. Might have found something for you.
Yeah. If you get it and you ship it my way, I'm down. But yeah, looking at Origin, like that did shit. What?
I'm gonna buy it.
No, that's what I said. You ship me the link, not ship me the fucking computer.
And you need. And I like no.
Here's another one I'm gonna go down the line for. So if I look at this thing, sure.
Jesus, anything with a 3070 and 32 gigs of RAM is over 3K.
I'm currently at 2300 right now.
Yeah.
With a 3070 in it?
Yeah.
And maybe I can just do that. Maybe I like save up some money. I get another paycheck. 'Cause I got one that just came in, and maybe I get another one that come in and I can grind it.
I'm at 2500 now. Or yeah, 2500 now. This is with a RTX 3070. It's got a good MSI motherboard. It's got a 750 watt 80 plus gold, which I mean, it's not perfect, but it gets you there. It's got it's only got a 500 gig NVMe though, but he could use the hard drives out of his current system to get by until he can buy a bigger one. It does come with a terabyte hard drive as well, probably by Seagate.
The thing is, I've got a 10 terabyte I can just plug into it and use as external storage for a bit.
I don't necessarily know how great this company is because I've never bought from them, but I have a system on here right now from iBuyPower that's got Windows 10. It's got the 5900X. It's got 32 gigs of RAM, 3200 megahertz with a RTX 3070.
Ship the link to me. Let me look at it.
I don't know if the link's going to transfer, but it's 2598.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I'll just see what it looks like. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do it over Facebook though, so I don't mess up the stream again.
That's fine. Yeah.
Because every time I switch Windows and Discord, it shows our private conversations where you send me your nudes.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's public.
I'll send it to the GSQ Facebook, so Eric can see it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've never bought anything from them. I don't know if they're a reputable company.
Well, have you guys even bought pre-builds?
No, but I've researched. I know about Origin, and I know about what's the one that starts with M, Mod or something like that.
I don't think it gave me exactly what you were at.
Build, but you can just do the build really quick then.
Yeah, so what did you do? Okay, am I making it?
Yeah.
Here, this...
I customized it, and I changed the processor, and I changed the... I had to change the processor, and then I had to change the cooler to match the processor.
So where did you go?
It tells you what cooler to pick, though.
Yeah. So where did you go with this? Because I think it just took me to the front page. I'm on like AMD Ryzen 7X Gaming Elite.
Yeah, I didn't customize the build.
Okay.
And obviously, there's changes you could make here, too. We could probably get the price down more.
Yeah.
But.
Oh, I might already be on it. Okay. So I don't need a mouse or any of that shit. What did you put for the case? Just like whatever?
I did pick whatever one you want. It's not going to affect the price very much, as you see.
Yeah. Well, it will if I pick the fucking...
I picked the iBuyPower Slate 4 MR mirror finish temper glass ARGB gaming case because that's what it already had selected. But if you don't like the look of it, you could pick something else.
I mean, I can click that one.
Okay. Let's see what the site does now. It's an ugly fucking case.
Yeah, I don't think the case is pretty either, but you could change the case if you really wanted to.
Get an NZXT 510 Elite.
Yeah, pick whatever case you want.
Get the most I/O on top.
You're starting to get into the weeds here.
Yeah.
Case fans don't give a shit. Case lighting, don't give a shit.
But it says on here if you want to play Minecraft, it'll play Minecraft at 780 FPS at 1440p.
Oh, Minecraft. I just went with this Aero Cylon RGB gaming case black. It doesn't fucking matter.
So like when you're looking at your case, the thing that does matter is you want to look at your I/O on top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you have USB headers or if it's USB-C.
I see what you're saying.
Like you don't want to go from 2 USB ports on top to nothing. Ideally, you'd want to go from 2 to 4. I have 4, and I've always enjoyed having 4.
Yeah, like I said, this is I think I have
I see
4 or 6 on mine. So you see what I changed? You're gonna have to since it's a bigger processor, a 12 core. That I upgraded the water cooler. I picked the which one did I pick?
The Kraken M22. I know you did.
Didn't
you?
No,
You did.
I picked the Kraken X53, but you could go the other Kraken.
Oh, that's down
Jesus
further.
Christ.
Yeah, I picked the 2-fan model instead of the single.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go to the 73. Have it attached to the front. That's what they're gonna
We
do with
have
it.
to, so
No, I'm not doing liquid
I don't
cooling.
need
Holy
case
shit!
lighting.
Even RAM's expensive.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm saying you can do 32 gigs at 4 sticks. 4 sticks. I picked the 4 sticks 32 gig, my 3200 at least.
You're gonna do the 16x2.
Yeah, you could do
Which processor did you do? Did you do the 59X?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. If you're gonna edit, a 12 core is really nice to edit on.
Yeah. Okay, so change the cooling. What did you do? Because you know,
select the liquid cooler. You can either select the NXT Kraken X53 or the NXT Kraken Z73.
All right.
Or X73. I like the NXT coolers more. Gale, he says his budget is about $2,000, give or take.
Around 2K is what I'm aiming at. But we are dying, and I don't really have much much room to not.
You probably could get away without. I mean, you don't really need the Wi-Fi built in on the motherboard.
No.
Yeah, the only thing I see right now is it says this PC will ship.
No, that's right. You went with the Tomahawk, right?
I did.
20th of July.
But I'm saying is like you don't have to pick this website. We're at least just building here, and we're getting you what you.
No, yeah. And you did 32 gigs.
Yeah. At 3200.
Does it matter between the 4.8 or 216?
Personal preference.
No, I see. Okay. They literally do not matter on the.
Your motherboard has 4 slots, so.
Yeah.
Man, too bad. Seagate doesn't make a terabyte.
How are you gonna yell at me and say that after I've done all this? They're like, "Hey, the case you picked will not fit."
No, but I mean that's the thing is you just need to play around with these websites and find what you need to build, but you should at least try to get the same processor and the same graphics card. You know,
and that's the only stuff that like 100% matters.
And then just run it by me or Eric, and we'll tell you if it's good.
But that do be how it is. It just
I'm at 2800. If I take out a card completely, what am I at? Oh, you can't not have a card in the build. You know what? Fuck it. I would almost. I mean, that's 400 cheaper for a 2060.
You're saying buy the PC and just sell the card?
Well, they're like these pre-builds have to have one, so I was trying to cut. I mean, like 2800 is a lot.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's more than I paid for my PC. But like I said, I would say the 12 core is going to be great for editing, and then the graphics card we're skimping down to a 3070. You could even do a 3060 if you wanted.
I mean, you're saying skimping down, like anything 3000 series is not skimping down.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get a 2000 too, I mean, it's just I don't think they're that cheap.
It's 500. It's 400 less.
I mean, that's something. A 20 series is still going to be a massive upgrade for you.
Trying to get trying to get into the 2K range, not into the $2,800 range.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. We just have to play around with pricing.
How much are they charging for? Can you show me my cart to show me like what I'm paying for each individual component?
You literally buy every single thing on this. They got webcams, chairs, desks.
Can't do that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a novel idea. I really want to do it, but it's like I'm gonna have to do it at one point, and that's killing me. I thought the other stuff wasn't going to be as bad as it is, but looking at like the processors and shit, those are still pretty fucking bad as well.
Well, I mean, you're looking at a 12-core processor, so yes.
Yeah.
You're going to be pushing 400 to 500.
Yeah, if you jump down, Like I said, you're putting money into the processor because the processor should last you. You should essentially get, in my opinion, you should get 2 generations of graphics cards out of your processor.
Exactly.
If you buy a nice processor. If you buy a cheap processor, it's only going to last you 1 generation. It's that old analogy, like pay once, cry once. You know?
Yeah.
Oh no. Drop something. But what do you guys want to talk about now that we've spent an hour talking about you building a computer?
Hey, I enjoyed it. It helped me put me in the right direction.
Yeah. There's going to be a bunch of people. I mean, our millions and millions of fans are going to comment and be like, these guys are retards. I'm sorry, I used the R word. Damn. These guys are morons. Intel is obviously superior due to its limited blah, 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 blah.
I mean, you just did that with NVIDIA being like, they have streaming specific software. Yeah. Like,
actually, you're incorrect. The pin layout on the AMD processor is superior to the Intel due to this. Listen, none of us are building CPUs. So if you're writing that comment, just don't.
Yeah.
What did you do in gaming last week, Ryan? What did you play?
So my week last week was a lot of random stuff. It wasn't really the I like took a decent amount of time off streaming too. I like took the entire weekend off. I did shoot Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which I usually do 2 out of 3 of those days. I worked on some stream stuff, which was cool. I made a new Twitch alert thing. I literally made a Mario Party like hidden block thing that like spins when you hit a follow or like any of them, and then it breaks open and it shows what happened. And I was like, damn, that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
That's pretty tight.
Anything else?
I've been working on other stuff. I did see, I was telling you before stream, I figured out you could make custom Mario Party boards. So that's something I'm going to investigate in, because then that would make it really enjoyable so people can have like new experiences playing Mario Party. And maybe the Mario Party that I think is the best, which is Mario Party 3. So that'll be fun times.
I mean, Mario
I just need
Party
to learn all the
is
logistics.
the best.
And I hate Mario Party 5.
Obviously the best.
It's so bad.
Obviously the best. Me and Aaron
Trashed
dominated.
Here. Yeah, clearly. But what about you guys? What have you guys done in gaming?
I bit the bullet. I went back to my former lover. I embraced them in the cold, wet hands that they have.
Chips?
The sweaty palms and broken dreams.
That sounds like fun, though.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is called World of Warships. I did it.
Warships.
I re-signed up. I re-signed up for my premium account. Started playing ranked.
Really? How's that been going for you?
Hell, it's apparently been going very well.
Well, have you ever been
good?
Have you ever been chased by a naked man through the forest while his unit swings from leg to leg and you can hear the slapping coming from behind you as you run in fear? That's what's That's what it's like playing World of Warships.
Sheesh.
No, it's just it's a struggle bus because I haven't played it seriously in a while.
Yeah, getting back in.
Just relearning. Oh, you dumbass.
Do they ever have like new ships that you have to figure out and shit?
Oh, dude, there's constantly new ships.
I see.
Like it's just it's one of those games I've played off and on. Like at the same time I played, they sent me a box, like a crate to open that didn't give me anything. And they're like, "Congratulations on 5 years playing with us." And I was like, 5 years. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever played a game that long. As Gale feeds her troll army in WoW.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you, Eric? What did you do?
I did a lot of nothing in
Played the game.
gaming.
Did you play a game called Heat?
I played a game called Work.
Okay.
Work.
It's that real
hate
life
that
Sims.
I uninstalled Work. Work is shit. Hate that
I would like
game.
to know. Would you guys be interested in starting a game with me? I have an idea. It's called Heat Management, where you have to repeatedly do tasks to try to figure out why your air conditioner's not working.
Yeah. Like I think a good starting point is like turning off all your power, and then like you could like check the air conditioner, because like a lot of people don't know this.
You don't
but
check the air conditioner first. Actually, you check the wiring.
Are you not supposed to cover
thermostat.
air conditioners in brush?
Yeah, the brush, it's such fucking hidden lore. You're not supposed to cover it in brush, and that's really bad for it.
I thought that's what the fan was supposed to do, is suck in the garbage.
No, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need to clean my air conditioner.
You should do it yearly.
But would you say that this game could be successful? Because of course, during the game, it would only go out on a hot day where you're very motivated to get said air conditioner fixed.
I know, it goes out in the winter.
Oh, I mean, that could work. It depends on what kind of life you live.
Well, when you're as hot as I am, you need the AC in the winter.
Oh, hell, here we go.
You wouldn't know anything about that.
No, I wouldn't. I'm a fugly faced clown over here. Got a voice for radio. Or is a face for radio?
You get a face for radio and a voice for the deaf.
Oh man.
Fuck.
It's true.
But what do you guys got going on in your rest of the week? Is there anything that you're looking forward to playing? We haven't really talked about the future. We've done a lot of just like topics, but like, is there anything coming out in like soonish that you guys
like
are
game wise? No.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna finish Nier Replicant eventually, but I'm watching Hannibal right now, so dude, I got a week to finish that.
As I get older, I get less and less excited about game releases because they're just not made for me anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's how I've been. Like a lot of games that I play are older games, or, you know, variations of like newer games, I guess. Like, you know, I like the re-releases of shit that I've played before. Like, again, I loved the 3D All-Stars shit for Mario. I went and played most of that again. But I mean, like, it's not anything that's like world breaking. It's just like the old fucking game again.
The only other game I played this week is I played probably about 5 hours of City Skylines over the weekend, and I made a town and then like opened up a university, and it was like a liberal arts college, and I got it super popular to where I had like 5,000 students or something, and then I dropped a meteorite on it.
Fuck.
Yeah. I also tried to do the same thing with like a tech school. Like I started another college in the town and was going to have them like a UFO land, but I just got bored.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
I've also done some Ocarina of Time randomizers where I'm in a league thing where like you're in a pod of five other people, and you play everybody 2 times. And I've played everybody in my little pod now. I'm 1-4 at this point, and I'm very sad about that.
Well, once you get better,
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Why don't you practice?
I need to practice more, but it just like I don't like these settings. I'm just kind of like, I know what my zooting is. I just need to be better. Like I know my mistakes that I've done in all of them, and all of them are all super fucking avoidable. It's just like learning from them.
If you want some tips, I'll give you some tips on Zooter.
Quit.
Like no, I'll give you some serious tips. Like, you know, I'm kind of an expert on it. I played.
That sounds good.
At least tens of hours on it, which
tens
of hours. Probably the most experienced person.
Yeah. Probably. I don't know. Like I enjoy doing like Ocarina of Time randomizers, but I literally just hate like I don't know, like the competitive stuff. I started streaming doing that. That's where I like grew and like hit affiliate with. It's just something that's like not hit for me. I like doing the more fun stuff where it's like everything's crazy, but that's like the extent of it for me.
I've really enjoyed not streaming, to be honest with you. I don't mind streaming our
Not bad.
podcast, but I've really enjoyed the break.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to
Yeah.
stream over your 4-day vacation.
I totally was, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. And I sat here in sweatpants, and it was great.
Yeah.
You could have been in sweatpants either way.
No, gotta dress up for your stream. You're not wearing a collared shirt.
Why? Nobody's watching.
Fucking shave like that, huh? But yeah, I
You need to bring the microwave back.
fuck the microwave.
That's
I
what
should
you need to do. You need to bring
Hot
the
Pockets.
microwave
Hot
or
Pockets.
a mini fridge.
Hot Pocket stream. Hot Tub. Apparently
Hot
Twitch is not
Pocket
gonna
stream.
discriminate against people who are sexy. So I have a shot.
Hey, they made a new category for it, so I mean that's like the best outcome.
They did?
That
What's
they
the
did?
category?
doesn't. Mhm.
Is it called Hot Tub?
Hot tub, beaches, and pools. I think is what it's called.
Gosh, it's gonna become the most popular channel. It's gonna be
Hey, fuck it. I mean, let those people go over there. It's just better when
You're not
it's
wrong.
not all in just chatting. The big
I mean,
issue is that like I know one of the main streamers I watch, his name's Ludwig, and his girlfriend also streams, and I like
Ludwig,
watching
I
her
know.
content. Cutie Cinderella, and she's talked about it where she'll sit and just chatting, but everyone around her is hot tub stream, so she'll get the fucking toxic people coming and being like, "Get in a swimsuit, get in a hot tub. You're shit. You need to do this. Your views are terrible because of this." And she's like, "I don't like getting fucking sexualized just because everybody else around me is. I just want to fucking be on Twitch like every other fucking person."
Oh.
So like, I agree that it's really shitty when everybody's in the same category with you. So I think it's badass that like they made a new category. They aren't like truncating it. But in the same vein, if that's your commit, then you commit to it.
Bro, if they made a
You
category,
deal with everything coming.
if they made a category for dudes in bearded shirts that wore princess shirts, you would be number
in.
one. Number one.
Princess shirts.
Yeah.
It's fucking farmhouse girl. This
It
fucking.
looks like a princess to me.
Shit. Jeez.
Does she not look like a princess?
She works at the farm. She got red hair though.
Red hair though. She's
True.
just like Daisy. Dump truck Daisy.
Dump truck Daisy.
Daisy's got a dumpy. I don't know. I'm still waiting for Eric to play It Takes Two with me, but that day might never come.
You know, it should. So I'm almost done with season 2 of Hannibal. I finished season 1 last night. I watched like 6 episodes today. Now I get a season and a half left of it, so that should be Thursday ish.
Okay.
And then I still have to finish Nier, which
No
I'm
rush.
just
that's the
grinding
next-
through.
that's
And then
the
there's
next
Mass Effect.
co-op game.
And
Yeah, you
then
started.
No, I haven't even downloaded it because I want to platinum Nier first.
Yeah.
So by the time that I platinum Nier, anything anything that is buggy in Mass Effect, and they had a day 1 release. That's all they've had so far. It'll be patched. I've heard, so everybody I've talked to about Mass Effect says that 1 is very much improved.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty clunky compared to 2. Like, there's a difference between 1 and 2's gameplay, which makes sense. Like, you can't do much more to it than just completely strip it down and even redo some of the base code.
Makes
But
sense.
everybody that's been playing 2 or 3, 2 and 3 says that, it's graphically more impressive, but it's still the way I remember it. And 2 is like my second favorite game, so.
Yeah.
You know what I just thought of? This is kind of
How the hell is Mass Effect 4 going to have like a canon start if 3 it does what it does?
No, what I actually thought about was the fact that the new consoles have been out since November?
Yep.
Yeah.
Halo is still delayed, and it was supposed to be a
Yeah.
launcher. I just thought of that.
They delayed
like,
Halo before the console's release.
Xbox has nothing, dude.
It's crazy. Like, what does Xbox have as an exclusive?
Nothing.
Like, I can't think of an Xbox game. Like I don't even own a
When's
console.
the last time they've talked about it?
But I know that like PlayStation had Spider-Man and they had oh, didn't they have a Gran Turismo this time?
They had the one game Returnal.
Yeah, they had that. And they had
They
I know they had
had-
Spider-Man.
So, are you talking about on launch?
Sure.
Spider-Man and Demon Souls were the two big ones on
Demon
launch.
Souls, that was it.
And then
What did Xbox have?
Returnal was another one. I don't know what Xbox had on launch.
Sucks.
I mean, like the thing is that Microsoft is working to do the Game Pass on Windows and PC. So the idea is that you can play your games on both platforms, and when you purchase one, it's on both platforms. We've also seen them combine or have some of their third parties combined with Nintendo. You know, Ori was a Xbox exclusive until it came out on the Switch.
Yeah, because they're like, we're not
You
going to
have an honest moment?
but we'll help Nintendo. What's up?
Do you think Microsoft gives a fuck anymore?
Yes, Xbox is still a massive profit for them. They sell
For sure, for sure. But in terms of everything that they do, is it though?
Well, I mean, it's never going to outsell their licensing for Windows. You know, they make that's their bread and butter is licensing Windows to companies. But there's no doubting that Xbox doesn't make any money when they sell you a console. They make money on you selling you everything else. Just like PlayStation. Like PlayStation doesn't take a profit for their console. It's the game plan of like, we're going to sell you this cheaper. You're going to buy games. And we're going to get licensing fees, and we're going to get peripherals, and we're going to get all this other stuff. Oh, and we're going to have an online thing where you have to pay that you'll forget about, and then you'll pay for like 3 years and not realize it.
Yeah.
Imagine all those Xbox accounts that are just being charged to parents' credit cards.
And people don't know.
That aren't even being used. That like imagine you're wealthy enough to where $30, what's Xbox Live cost a month?
Or
what's the PlayStation Network cost a month?
15.
So imagine a really wealthy parent, their kid's got a $15 a month charge coming in. Are they really noticing it?
Probably
no.
not.
I don't even know what Xbox has as exclusives.
I don't either. I honestly don't know what they are doing.
Obsidian Entertainment? What does Obsidian make?
They make Need for Speed, I think.
First person RPG called Avowed. Bright Memory Infinite. Fable 4 is on the horizon.
Yeah, but it's not out, right?
Yeah, it's not. That's what I mean. I don't think they have anything that's compelling people to buy an Xbox right now. Unless you just like Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is it Series X?
I think so. I'm not gonna buy one, so.
Assassin's Creed, Fortnite, Cuisine Royale, 2K21, Dirt 5, WRC 9, Borderlands 3, Mortal Kombat 11. Bright Memory is an exclusive. Evergate is a share with the Switch. Manifold Garden, a first-person puzzle game. Observer System Reduc. Falconeer, Yes, Your Grace, Watch Dogs Legion, Yakuza. That's about it. I mean, like, their last generation console games are redone for Series X.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like Sony doesn't have a number of exclusives either. It's got 3 big ones:
Spider-Man and
Spider-Man, Demon Souls, and Returnal. And 2 of those games aren't accessible by most players, apparently. So it is what it is.
I mean, we're living in the age where single player experiences aren't popular, and battle royale and massive multiplayer experiences are what dominate, which if you're going to have those games cross platform makes a lot of sense. You know, like I almost all the battle royales you can play cross platform.
Well,
now.
the thing is that like a new Call of Duty and a new version of Fortnite or PUBG, they're shot out like twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a studio to create a game like God of War 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
So like those games aren't going to be anywhere near. There's not going to be anywhere near as many of them. EA can shit out a Madden like twice a year if they wanted to.
Still think we should make a game called Heat. Air conditioner repair simulator.
What a piece of shit.
Are you feeling warm and sweaty on the back of your neck? Try air conditioner repairman. Inspired by real events. Is there a bald-headed man that's upset with you yelling at you from the second floor to fix his air conditioner? Have we got the game for you?
Let us help you.
You're not even worth brushing my shoulders off.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
What are you looking at, Ryan?
I am just looking at the site that Taylor sent me that you can put parts together and see if it works.
Yeah, PC
so
part
I was
picker.
fucking around. Yeah.
It's almost like I like building computers.
I haven't done this before. Hey, I'm down. I'm down to clown. I don't know anything, so I'm just like throwing shit, and then it's
like I said, the only reason you should buy a pre-build is if you need a graphics card right now, because if you buy the parts separately, you're chancing not having a graphics card.
Exactly.
That's what you're doing. You're paying the extra money to guarantee you get a graphics card.
Exactly, but yeah.
I mean, there is something to be said about that company handling all the warranty work too.
If it breaks.
Yeah. If it breaks, it's on them, not you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Motherboard shorts out. Now I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying for it though.
Throw an ups on your wall. Most of it'll be fine.
Yeah.
How's the treadmill life doing?
It's going, man. I did it for the first time. I took like over a week off. Just getting my mental right. But we got it going, and I am trying to get back into Mario. It not playing for a while definitely like throws you off. It's kind of like riding a bike. I'm still doing pretty
Which Mario?
well. 64.
Have you thought about doing other Marios?
No, but the biggest issue is because I did my I did like a attempted 24-hour stream. I think I went 19. And I had gotten good times, and I was like, I'm good now.
I was thinking maybe like Galaxy.
I tried Odyssey, and it fucked up Super Mario. And Super Mario is the one that I like, and I feel like I'm decently good at. That I can get better if I practice more. So I would like to stick to that one.
You're talking about speedrunning.
Yeah, I'm speedrunning.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about playing.
No.
Because Galaxy, fast. I thought Galaxy was a good game.
Oh yeah, Galaxy's great. Galaxy's good.
Mario doesn't really have a
Sunshine's
bad game.
Great.
I'm pretty sure Mario probably has a bad one.
Mario's worst game is like a 6. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I mean, Mario Party.
Resident Evil's worst game is like a 1.5, and that's generous.
I don't know. The new Mario parties are probably like 1s. Like they're real bad.
That's fair.
Like the fact that you go around the board together in a car kind of defeats the purpose of a battle board game.
You can sing the friendship song as you go around the board together.
Yeah.
F
hack.
is for friends that do stuff together.
You're where you at me.
Have you thought
I don't
about
know.
any other? Have you thought about any other Nintendo titles? I'd really like to see you play
Yeah.
I'd really like to see you do a speed run of like Donkey Kong Country.
I don't really like the old games. I never played as a kid, so like it's a new experience if I do dabble into
Lion
it.
King.
Lion King's
Lion
so
King.
silly.
No, but
But,
Aladdin. I liked the Aladdin game.
Those games.
The kid.
I mean,
For
so like
me-
yeah, like you could do those Super Nintendo games.
Yeah,
Your
there's
system
other
could easily
games.
handle doing those.
Where's
And they look
there are other
pretty.
games I would want to play and speedrun, like Harvest Moon is one that I would love to speedrun. I need to get back into Mario Party 3 speedrunning. As you were saying, Diddy Kong Racing's one I would love to do. There's a lot to learn with all of them. I think the easiest one that I could get into and not be too hamstrung on would be doing Harvest Moon, because it's a lot of just like
Marriage Simulator.
yeah, because it's like a 30-minute run. There's like one major glitch that you do, and then it's just accumulating money and being good with your movement. And it's like that's it. So like that's the one I could easily do. Yeah, that's
Animal
how you marry
Crossing.
somebody.
You speed
I don't
run
know if
Animal
there's a
Crossing.
speed running, maybe.
What about Pokemon Snap?
I
Can you
think that's a
speedrun
decent one. I know if it's a game, you can speedrun it. Like if I look at Animal Crossing,
You ever heard about a game called Trials?
Trials probably is a speedrun. Okay, so literally there's a speedrun for Animal Crossing. It's called First Debt. You have to clear your first debt, obviously.
Yeah.
All debts, golden net, golden rod, all golden tools.
You clear it without hacking the time.
There's a credits one too. Interesting.
So what you wouldn't give Super Nintendo games a shot?
No, I could. It just is a new experience. Like I've played a lot of other games, like the N64 ones. Like I've played Harvest Moon, I've played Diddy Kong Racing. I know what I'm getting into. If I played a new game, it's kind of like when you wanted me to do Celeste when I was doing you could just tell me what game to play, and you guys had buku points, and I was like, fuck, that's actually really fucking cheap. But the I jumped into that, but I didn't even play the game. I had no idea what I was doing. So learning the mechanics was like, I don't even know Celeste? The game, let alone. Yeah, it's a fine game. I think I salted it because I tried to learn to speedrun it, so I got frustrated with it very, very quickly.
Yeah, you should have just played through it one time.
That's what I did. I eventually just decided to play through it, and it was still a fine game.
I got an idea.
You could do Ori.
Yeah.
You could do Ori.
You could speedrun Ori.
One of you pick one of you pick two. The numbers.
I'm not speedrunning Ori. I couldn't even get through it on easy.
No, one of you pick one of you pick two. The number. I don't care who picks what.
3.
2. Fuck you.
You guys literally say 2 and 3.
Well, 3 was the number that I would have picked. 3 is my lucky number.
See, mine
So
too.
You pick 1 or 2. Why would you pick 3?
I picked
1 +
2
is 3. I want both numbers. Fine, I'll pick 1. Gosh, he picked 2.
All right. So for next stream, Cody. See, I'm planning. This is an idea. You get to pick food for one of us.
Oh.
And whoever you pick has to pick for the other one, and the third person picks you.
Well, I get to pick one of you, and I get to pick your food?
It has to be something. It's going to be a cheat meal no matter what it is, right? So it has to be available in your area. And let's say you pick the place, not the meal itself.
I have to pick somewhere that you have to get food from.
Yes.
Okay.
And then do like a dinner stream.
Oh. Like, Because our next stream's gonna be our last stream for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
He's going.
Yeah,
on
You weren't
vacation.
here.
Yeah, that was
Again.
part of the reason to do it.
Oh, see, okay.
Fair, fair.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to pick one of yours foods, and then that person picks the other person's food, and then that other person picks my food.
Right. You pick where they get the food from.
Should I pick?
Now you don't
Who
have
should I
to
pick
say
for?
you don't have to say where today. That should be by Thursday.
I'm gonna think of it. I gotta think who I want to feed though. Who do I want to pick their food for? I know what Eric doesn't like.
It's more like who do you want to pick for you?
I know what Eric doesn't like, but Ryan, I know he loves Skyline.
Yeah, dude, I get Skyline every
Easy
now and
cap.
then.
But I could make
Easy
him go
cap.
somewhere he doesn't like to go.
I usually can
enough
find
to
something
pick-
most everywhere.
I don't know what he likes enough to make pick some.
Actually, how many people are in a chat? Do we have
There are
more than
five. We have 3 people right now.
we're 2 of them.
We are.
Well, too bad Gail left.
Let's see here. What could I have Ryan eat? Or what could I have Eric eat?
We cheat mealed yesterday. I got Condado tacos. That shit slaps. Have you ever had that?
I
Where
have
do you
not
live,
cheat
Ryan?
mealed in.
Are you still living
Oh,
in the
have
same
you
area
not?
you lived before?
He's in
Yeah.
Kettering.
We're in Kettering.
He's by the green.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, and like
Dox
it
his
needs
ass,
to
why
be.
don't you?
I know, it, like literally, just like straight up fucking.
It's on 123rd, about 7 houses down.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's got the Ford
He'll-
Focus.
he'll be
I
fine.
mean, yeah, it's whatever until like
The one watcher that's Evan.
Holy shit, that's funny.
Evan driving up and down all around Kettering, being like, I don't
Where
see
is
the
he?
car yet. Where is he?
Where is he? Let me think. God, that's tough. Actually, you know what? How far is Centerville from you, Ryan?
dude.
I got one for you. I want you to go to what the fuck is it called? I just forgot that I had it in my head.
City barbecue.
Nope. God no, I would not make you eat that garbage. I'm gonna find it. It's not Jersey Mike's, it's not Jimmy John's. It's a sandwich place.
Potbelly.
Nope. Which?
Oh, okay.
You have to go get which.
Okay.
Have you ever had it?
It's a sandwich place. It's fine.
Have you ever had it?
I don't think I've like remember any experience that I've gone there, but
That's where you're going.
sure. All right.
Evan says which is dope.
All right.
I
cool.
mean, it's pretty good. It's pricey for what you get.
You're welcome. Now you get to pick for Eric.
Oh,
Eric.
I'm picking for Eric.
You get to pick for
Okay.
Eric, and Eric gets to pick for me. So Eric's got to research Wichita restaurants.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
If
I'm
gonna
trying
give
not to
one
lowball you and be
Eric,
like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. I don't have canes.
if I had to give one to Eric,
You don't have many places near you, actually.
Well, do you know my address?
I know about where you're located because there's a big ass area on the map where you work.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
You have
oh,
a
we're
bunch
not
of-
calling that out, but we're literally throwing everything about
Listen,
me.
I'm
out there.
an American hero. Damn it, my protection is
Oh,
necessary.
it's so funny. It's so funny.
You're gonna have
say
people knocking on your.
how
Are you
order.
the UFC Wildcat?
I just don't want to deal with that shit. Well, that doesn't sound bad.
Eric, check your text.
Oh, yeah. I already knew about where you were.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Can
Curious.
you
I'm
Oh, they
curious
have
what we're gonna
like
get.
a fucking.
can
got-
you get that to go?
We
That's a
got Witch
question.
Witch. We got Witch Witch for one.
Yeah, I'm looking at just what they have, and I'm thinking while I'm like
The Witch Witch?
looking. Yeah,
Bro,
just
they
of
have
what the
such
fuck
good
they got.
sandwiches.
Yeah, they have a bunch of sandwiches. I mean, it's a sandwich shop, so it's like.
Oh, wait.
You're
Is that
welcome.
still there?
Would you want me to get you something unhealthy, Ryan?
Oh no!
All right. All
I'm just
right.
like,
I got
okay.
Cody's already. Cody's
so
gonna
Ryan,
look this
what are you
up.
picking for Eric?
I know. I'm trying to think for Eric, like, because I mean, I could just throw him Skyline, but I don't want to be like that.
Hey, he really loves that hothead burrito.
Oh, that sounds trash. Oh, I've got one that could be fine. I'll
Hothead
send you to
burrito is trash.
Piata. I'll treat you good. You can
Oh,
have some
Piata's
Piata.
so good.
You said Piata?
Yeah,
All right.
I love Piata.
Well,
I gotta write that down for myself though. I gotta eat which.
On stream.
Cody, you're doing Freddy's.
Okay. It's just down the street.
Yeesh.
Getting me a burger. You guys have a
Freddy's. There's a Freddy's by me. Yeah,
I know.
Freddy's
Where do
is
you think-
fine.
Where do you think Freddy's is from?
I'm gonna say Amsterdam.
It's from Wichita, Kansas.
They
They are literally here in Wichita. They
The
are
fuck
like
is a
on every corner. Like
Are they?
they're everywhere.
That could be an alternative. We all get Freddy's.
Oh, get the same thing? Yeah, we could.
Well, we don't get the same
We
thing from
could.
Freddy's, but we get the same area.
I
Yeah,
already
Freddy's is
wrote on
far
my
for you,
sticky
though.
note. Are you gonna
Freddy's
make
is all the
me
way down in
change it?
Centerville.
Yeah, I mean, I would skip. I'm gonna skip working out either way to do it.
You're far.
I mean, even Piata is like 20 minutes.
What is this? The Zawitch could be pretty base.
Dude, Witch is dope.
Yeah, that's fine.
Evan said so. Evan knows his
I
food.
It's
like
not my
Witch.
dad.
Too bad it's not a
Yeah.
Wednesday.
True.
Honey Bear.
$5 sandwich on a Wednesday.
Do you
It's pretty
see
good.
this?
I see you have a visitor.
Yeah. She needs to go potty.
Get out of here,
Oh
dog.
my god, I just fucked up.
Yeah, she heard the word. Here she comes.
I gotta go. I gotta go let her out. I can't be mean. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we could just end it.
Nope, he's leaving. Watch him walk away. I hate to see him leave, but I love to watch him walk away.
I don't like either.
So Freddy's frozen custard, huh?
Man, Piata's easy. I already know what I want.
I know I gave Ryan a hard one. His place he's never been.
Their BLT is pretty good.
I think their turkey sandwich is really good.
Actually, everything's pretty good. Their fries are not that good though.
Oh, but I don't really get fries at a sandwich place.
Their chips are fine.
You should have. I should have sent him to Fusion.
Jesus Christ, no.
Evan, it's been good, bud. I've enjoyed the time off.
Oh, that's right. That's on a website. I've been playing chess while watching Hannibal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just not playing against people, just doing puzzles.
Mm-hmm. Getting better.
I mean, so the problem is I don't want to sign up. So you can only do like 3 a day.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get better when you can only do like 3 a day. I should just sign up. Call it a day.
Probably
I need
good
a
idea.
The problem is that my my Apple ID is linked to a Gmail account I use for all my professional stuff. So I don't want to sign up mobilely.
Fair.
I'm tempted to just create like 2 more Gmail accounts and move a bunch of shit to those.
Bro, it is crazy the things you can look at online. Like my wife's flight's coming in, and I'm looking at it. It tells me the speed at her aircraft is flying as well as the altitude. Flying 528 miles an hour right now. Isn't that
Yep.
crazy? I'm gonna mess with him here. Watch this. All right, everybody. Well, it's been
Thank
fun. I
God.
really appreciate all your time. That's where we're
Hey,
gonna
great
call
time,
it.
great time. Yeah. That was the quickest bathroom experience the puppies have ever had, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah. In all serious note, we were ready to end it.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I was gonna ask for your help post, so I mean, this gives me some time to talk to you.
Okay. Yeah, because I have to
But,
leave here in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds good. But hey, I appreciate everybody stopping by. A lot of people popping in. Really, really happy about that. Thank everybody
Go.
for who did tune in today.
Please go watch the videos on YouTube. Nice.
YouTubes. But with that,
He's trying to get to
that's
that
the end
ad
of
status.
ad status. But I appreciate everybody for watching the video. Or watching the video. Fuck, I was YouTube signing out. Oh my god, my head's fucked.
Y'all can catch us on Discord, on Twitch, YouTube. Ryan's on OnlyFans. Cody's
That
on
shit's
Quibi?
Expensive. I don't want to plug that, but I'm
Quibi, I think it is.
I'm on QAnon.
QAnon? No.
Jesus Christ.
Parlor.
I'm getting out of here. I thank you everybody for joining us
MySpace,
on the Gamer Side
Facebook,
Quest
MySpace,
podcast.
Google Plus.
Wherever you may be, however you may be listening, thanks for tuning
Please
in,
like,
and we will
subscribe.
catch y'all.
Hit the
next
bell for
week.
notifications because you don't always get those.
Just bye.